Hello again, and welcome back to another daily technical analysis video. In this video, we'll be covering BNB. As we can see that the price action is kind of right now breaking the golden pocket that we identified previously from this level. That could be a bullish signal or whatever you want to call it. But if we do get a daily closure above this daily S1 and golden pocket, we could see a potential retest of it before pushing up to higher levels. Even though the 0.25 of the channel is still in the way as resistance, even then we could see some sort of push beyond that depending on how it reacts. We want to watch the lower time frames and be careful of any topping patterns during that time when it's testing this area to confirm any declines. But even then, if we get a closure above, that's what we're looking for. We want to look and see if there's any levels. Actually, we haven't marked it on this one, so what I'm going to do is actually go and assess this one right here. Perfect. Get rid of this, get the fib channel, same idea. We see the EMAs testing 21 again. I think if we do break above here, we could see the 55 confluence 100 being tested next. It is close to the 4-hour resistance here that we previously broke out before initiating the continued downwards move. It is also close to the daily level too, so this level right here is critical to watch for, around a peak of 518.8 to the bottom of 513. That's what I want to watch for the upside resistance if we do get closures above here, because we are still currently testing that resistance level. But if not, the downward support would be the daily S2 followed by the previous low, which is close to the bottom of this fib channel. So we could see something like this being hit, and if the channel breaks, we're looking for this piece. This next, the daily S3 confluence 377, which is actually in confluence, which is nice. This provides extra support, but that's a backup if it does decline. But right now it doesn't seem likely to. We have to keep in mind that we are still in a downtrend. This could be just a retracement of this impulse for a lower high. So we don't actually have any confirmed uptrend indicators. So we could be seeing either this as the higher low or a even further decline before a higher low to be set in potentially. But we do want to keep in mind that the momentum is still pretty strong within a rise thus far from the oversold and bearish territories. We want to keep in mind though that we are approaching a resistance level in the stochastics on the daily. This could be a two days or within the few days to see how it reacts to this level. If we do get a rejection, we could see price action decline pretty significantly, given that these two peaks previously, one right here and one right here, had led to pretty significant declines, 23% followed by another 28%. So we could therefore see a further decline, even just to test at most the daily S3 at most. But we cannot assume that until it actually begins to play out, and that would be initiated if the 4-hour or lower time frames, probably just the 4-hour, shows a topping pattern around this level. Now if we go down to the 4-hour time frame, we see that we've had a channel here. Actually, we played out the channel earlier as a practice, so we didn't actually make any money on that one, but we would have, given that we would have taken a median long. But we are currently in this channel, and it could be because we are in a uptrend previously. This could be just a consolidation preparation as a continuation pattern to push upwards. So when we do break above, we may see a target, give me one moment, of I think it's in line with the daily level. Yes, this is the level we were talking about, 513 right to the peak of it. So we could be seeing that tested if we get a closure above here, which you want to be careful and watch about. Our momentum is in the bullish territory and siding for that movement by increasing and rising, so we could see it's likely to be pushed up at least to this level right there. I don't know if we have to wait for a closure for that one. The EMAs clumping, we did get a closure. We gotta be careful of swing fail patterns because this candle isn't very strong in volume for the break of this 100 EMA, but it does seem like a consolidation under the 100 EMA before breakup. So we could see that push up here. Another confluence is the 377 here. By the time it reaches there, it could have declined potentially down to this target. So I am actually aiming for that target right there. We are bullish on this time frame actually, even though this is, as we've mentioned before, a level resistance level with the daily. But based on the 4 hour, pretty bullish. If we look in the hourly, I want to mention how my play was. I think we can just see it here. Boom, and it was also under this channel play. So we played a retest of the median after this break, and we played it right up to the top. It took some time. It took 5 hours, I believe that is 5 hours, but it still reached the target which we were looking for and actually surpassed it. If we get the closure above, that's when you want to be watching for potential continuations, even a break and retest of it before continuing to the upside. But that's the play for this one. Okay, that's great. Now what do we need to see? We are still ranging. We've had a sell-off here. We want to see significant volume on this break, even just the closures above these two levels. From this peak to this peak, their body highs, not even any closures above yet. So given that this is uptrending with a low, a high, higher low, higher high, if we get any closures above, we could see a higher low before continuation towards the upside. Momentum is still pretty bullish, but given that the target's pretty far and it's kind of like a 4-hour target, we might have to see a reset before pushing up to the upside, some sort of decline in the stochastics before we continue. But then again, we want to play this channel. If we do get the closure, we want to play that break and retest. If not, and we see some sort of topping pattern, even on the 15-minute time frame, we could be playing a short to the median and then followed by the bottom, and therefore a continuation of this pattern. I want to see if it's shown yet. I mean, we've had pretty significant steady uptrends here, which you could have been playing for longs towards these targets, especially since the channel. Yes, so if we do see a topping here, I want to be playing the lower highs down all the way to the bottom. Yes, and the 15-minute stochastics overrun in due for a reset. I'm pretty sure this break's not going to work out. I'm pretty sure there's actually going to be a double top or something here to initiate decline, some sort of reversal topping pattern. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Bullish outlook if we do get the closure, but currently playing the channel, waiting for shorts here. That's what we're looking for. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it as well. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos like this and continuations on our previous day assessments. Cheers.